counter, but paiN Gaming, if they pick up a Vengeful Spirit here, they'll still have that answer to the lasso and can still fix up their lanes, accelerate his game. But your Arc Warden's also really troubled in this mid lane. Until Theo comes in, they will find themselves an Elder Titan. They have Cogs available. Trap him in. Costa is going to get the South delivered by Bardinho. Cogs not going to bump Duster to the low ground, and that means he's probably going to die here. Yes, he will. Bardinho's Ignite, of all things, killed Bouncy Coconut, and I'm not afraid to use it. In the meantime, Juggernaut and Batround are actually trading farm quite evenly. Have ourselves quite a party over in mid, and all the other lanes looking to be pretty quiet. We can see this almost full dedicated tri-lane. Oh, never mind. Theo coming in from behind. Ice Blood is separated, will drop. But the Flux was used on the Witch Doctor. They'll have to kill off this Medusa with Spark Rates, and they don't really have enough. Costa's actually really low on mana. They'll get you towers. Like Tidehunter is a hero that can just get you quite a bit of space, and he will not take towers at all. HFN now caught, imprisoned in the Cogs. Flux is there. He has a little backup coming in, including the Coil. Theo gonna take you up to the base. Stomp coming in. Will put one to sleep. Bardinho, he's tanky, but he's taking tower shots, and 3 heroes are right-clicking him. He will go down to Tavo. Costa on the... So he's just gonna back off. Honestly, game's looking pretty good so far for paiN. They come out of this very early laning stage with, let's say, even lanes. They are going to lose another Witch Doctor, but that's kind of Witch Doctor's job, I guess. He takes the bullets so that someone else doesn't. Tavo, though, that is not great. They will put the Clockwork to sleep, and he is maledicted. Oh my god, that right-click damage from the ET, as well as Tavo. Actually, Tavo has more right-click damage than the ET. Going to be a 1-1 trade. This lack of Arc Warden presence, though, the fact that he can come out so slowly is pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. ADR, knowing that he's dead, nukes decently, he stuns. Kind of you know, a mediocre hero at all of them. So if you're going to take a small hiccup in your game plan, you might be in a little bit of trouble. Speaking of trouble, HFN, once again, the victim of a gank. This time level 4 Clockwork. This time HFN again is caught. Flux is there with Spark Rates. However, this time there's double Flux and double Rates. Because of that, well, double. Literally the name of the spell. Orb will come in, Spirit as well, but this time killing off the Medusa over here. The Spirit has really crappy vision range. He was actually going to see everyone with that obs. Pinged out immediately by purple. Oh, bottom lane, Tavo. He has 1 stack of napalm on him. Lasso still not used. And with the cast bouncing through, it looks like it won't be used. Laposa, perma-stunned under tower, will go down. Now Bardinho orbed through. Still taking tower shots, will TP out himself, should be fine. And oh, that was actually really close for an SNY type build. Just a very durable, very persistent build. Not really super glass cannony. He can afford to build a lot of bulk. He's gonna smoke up with Ice Blood. Spark Rates see all though. Unless Costa wasn't paying attention. Looks like he wasn't. Now the cast gonna perma-stun him and his clone. Omni Slash through will get them a free Arc Warden kill. And here comes ADR, Dragon Tail. DRD is the only one in range. Oh, but here comes the Cogs onto 2. They're caught by Theo, but HFN is going to stand his ground, losing a lot of mana though. Stomping the low ground will do. Actually connect onto ADR, kind of surprising. Theo, in the meantime, in the back, obliterated by Tavo's combo. ADR dropping pretty low. Coil keeping him there. He is still very bulky. Now here comes Laposa blinking. Oh no, grabs the creep! No, Laposa, they still get the Elder Titan, so we'll just say he grabbed the Elder Titan. That'll be a little bit less embarrassing for him, and they also blow up Ice Blood. They are running low on health and mana on all these heroes, and oh no, not like this Laposa. Okay, he's gonna not die to these neutrals. That could have been really bad. I mean, bot your Coil, whatever. Die to H, so much damage with this armlet. He's not really, you know, gonna win any beauty contest when Lycan or some of those heroes are in comparison, or Life Stealer, but man, the fact that he's just this tanky and does this much damage means that paiN Gaming have to try really hard to kill him off. You what, mate? Okay, that happened. In the meantime, mid lane, Theo, put to the Cogs. Probably this time not a great idea. Bardinho, also probably not a great idea. Costa's right around the corner, but he has his hands full with Duster, so he can't really help out this Ogre. Can he actually kill Duster? He will be able to with the second raid. And he does have the Hand of Midas available. ADR now going to come right back in. He doesn't have his Elder Dragon form, though. In a little bit of trouble. The nuke damage, quite high, but not high enough. DK, for some poor sucker to get up this hill, they will look for a different sucker. Sometimes you got to make the sucker come to you. right into the clutches of Theo. Battery Assault is going to mean that there's never going to be a stomp. It looks like you can Earth Split out. It may connect onto ADR here. No, it's going to be a complete whiff. ADR will get coiled. Cast coming through with the Death Ward onto ADR, but so much armor on this DK. He'll shrug it all off and now turn around, but HFN's coming in with the Stone Gaze. He'll try to drive everyone back, and ADR will fall. The post is caught in the trees, does have a blink out. Here comes Costa. Will isolate and kill off Ice Blood. HFN, though, he's the problem hero. He's out of mana and pushed back up to the high ground. He has a little more mana thanks to the wand, but it's not enough. Double kill for Costa, and Tava will survive. Other than that, it's still an unchanging game plan. Still get HFN farm. That's pretty much it. That's it. Oh, Theo, he's going to get blasted into oblivion. Or Clockwork, man. Wandered into the wrong neighborhood. Really, they shouldn't. So a little bit of a good pickup there from paiN. What's going to be the trade? Well, Ice Blood. I don't really want to go for Ice Blood, but hey, Baker's chooses. It looks like the backup actually walked away. Batrider should be able to do this by himself and actually catch another one. Juggernaut Bolt, Dragon Tail. There is Ignite here. He'll try to spin himself out of it. The damage with the dots. Healing Ward, and that's the stomp. Keeping the Jug safe for right now. ADR, one more Breathe Fire, not going to kill. Up against Spear or Butterfly. Go whole hog. Go for the biggest ticket item. Why the hell not? In your Blinking Sphere, Tavo doesn't quite have his yet. He's going to try to cheese out the Ogre Magi, but he'll orb right back into a Goon Squad. They don't layer their stuns at all, but they do have probably enough damage to get this kill. Orb out. I don't think that's going to work. Nope. Swatted down, and Bardini. A bad design, I think. Tower in the bottom lane will be pushed down. Theo is here with the hook shot. King RD does have a spin TP, but Dragon Tail right off the bat. Spin is not going to do much for him. He can't even get it off. The Cogs also push back HFN. He will TP out. Theo does not have hook shot any longer. Dragon Mjolnir. And ADR with the Dragon form. Only level 2 right now. Oh, Costa. He is pretty dead, although he is going to have TP out. He's just going to try to run. The TP on the clone even gets canceled. He can't even farm there. Hookshot coming in from Theo. Maybe with this clone they can get some action. ADR is here as well, looking for Ice Blood. Cogs go up, not really going to do them any favors. They also Dragon Tail the Juggernaut. That's much better. King RD will fall here. And speaking of crazy men, we do have SG smoked up. HFN, the target, right around the corner, does have a decent amount of backup, but it's not immediately there. And ADR also has the Frost Dragon. They'll go for the Elder Titan first. Stone Gaze is going to petrify Theo, but they do end up killing off that ET. HFN is able to force that himself out of there. Theo is kind of caught here. And actually, DK does get petrified, but he's in the front lines with BKB available. He'll pop in and go straight for King RD. Laposa is going to start to give chase with the Napalm. Jumping forward for a little bit more. Costa, does he have a Flux? They have a Dragon Tail. They have some Eye of Scotty effect from the DK, and they will be able to kill off Ice Blood as well. They use the BKB for that, though, in a 2-for-1 trade. That's actually not that great for SG Esports. They're still going to be kind of okay with it, but that is a lot of their power now down, and the Medusa is restoring. They will be able to cheese out this tower, get out, maybe with a couple of heroes, but Medusa is pushing forward. Stone Gaze was obviously already used. Bardino doesn't have any mana, so he can't really do all that much. The DK, though, is going to pop his armlet and just go to town onto King RD. There he goes. Tavo is also very low on mana, has an orb out, and will get probably back to safety, but that might leave HFM by himself here. ADR has another Dragon Tail, can't quite get in range. In fact, we'll go back into his kind of lame. That wasn't that great for SG. The second fight was, like, being able to once again kill off the Jug, admittedly not really worth that much, but only trading an Ogre Magi for it, like, can't really do much better than that. Hookshot in. Theo and Laposa gonna try to go for this Medusa. They're gonna drag her all the way down towards ADR and away from the ET. Okay, the fight got a little bit better there from SG Sports as they find a huge... She will definitely need that extra damage. She's also very close to level 20, so that additional mana is going to be an absolute godsend for her. Juggernaut's picked up nothing, though. Puck can get Lincoln Sphere to keep himself safe. Will get traveled as well. They will find Laposa, who uses Blink and Force Staff, but he's going to get Force Staff out by Theo. And now King RD, Omnislash into Theo, but he'll drag the Omnislash into the creep wave. Now King RD is isolated and silenced by the Orchid. Hookshot in is going to catch 2. Earthsplitter is going to come in. Will do a lot of damage to Costa, but he has a double life, so it's not that big of a deal. Coil will keep them back as Tavo's going to look to cheese out a couple kills here. Dragon Tail looks like will be absorbed. No, will actually be dodged, as will the Breathe Fire. But Costa's actually still alive with his first life. Tavo now running out of resources to actually survive, especially when his last one can't get out, will go down. And the Arc Warden that Earth Splitter and is sitting in the coil. Just not enough damage, just short. paiN Gaming also without their Omnislash means that this Juggernaut is not that threatening. ADR does have that heart now. He's gonna be feeling free to... What is he doing? What the hell? Dude, he's freaking out right now. He has the heart and he's just fine. Although the spin is gonna come in, Costa's gonna suicide into it. Should have a Force Staff out. from someone if he really needs it. Looks like he doesn't. And they will try to go for this tower. Cast will be there. Can they kill off the DK? 1 HP? Whoo! From the armlet, 1 HP. Oh, please tell me you're not going to die right next to a full shrine. But either way, I mean, a lot of damage. But you get like 65 damage from a nullifier, plus the pseudo slow kind of thing. It works out pretty well, especially when you get 2 of them, that's for sure. Costa Clone is just going to go to work on the range racks, and Dragon going to get to work on the melee. HFN's got to watch out. He's on the opposite side of the fight from Leposa, so that's the safest place for him to be, but ADR just clearly does not give 2 shits about anyone on the Radiant side. Maybe he should. He's a little bit isolated now with the Maledict, though. He'll BKB. That means he takes nothing from anyone right now. Omnislash is going to be split between 2 heroes. Won't really do all that much in the end. Now, KingRD trying to do damage with a spin. He doesn't have any damage with the spin. They will coil, and we'll catch the DK. He has that heart, but it's not going to hold for long enough. Costa's damage is not that severe either. The Juggernaut is going to chop down Theo. Now Costa Clone and Bardinho will try to go for the Juggernaut. Soul Rend. Oh, 25 HP. All calculated, baby. Oh, they found HFN. They don't have the Nullifier just yet. Leposa is going to make a 180 and start jumping for that Medusa. They have the Orchid. They have another Orchid. And they have the kill. Oh my god, that was some serious damage, I guess. Doesn't give armor for the team. Slow Aura kind of counts as armor, right? Armor for himself, the L-Time is not going to remove. And the Dragon Knight is almost at his as well. They'll just bulldoze straight up the high ground because Medusa has no buyback. He's going to go for the only item that can ever win the game ever, Sacred Relic, with the Demon Edge. What's he doing at the time? Like, sometimes you just want to push. You just want to auto-attack creeps. Theo pushing forward now. Is going to find absolutely everyone. Surprise, Theo. He's going to force that down to the low ground and is going to get popped by Iceblood Maledict, but they are able to isolate and chain stun the Juggernaut. Hashtag worth. ADR gets Earth Split back. He just... Okay, but for the most part, he's not getting that much more powerful. Leposa wants HFN. Tabo does have a Lincoln Sphere to maybe protect, but it's too late. He does have the coil, but they've already caught and isolated that Medusa. With everyone right-clicking here, she really needs to get that Stone Gaze off, but it's too late. She's down. She's immediately going to buy back, but ADR's at actually full HP with that double life. And SG Esports have barely taken any damage. That is initiation the buyback out from the Medusa. Now taking the Death Ward. Tavo is going to orb through, kill off Theo. HFN as well is going to put up a Stone Gaze, and it will petrify the Ogre, even though it doesn't look like he's looking at her at all. Thanks, game. Now he's isolated with no buyback. This Medusa cannot afford to go down. KingRD is going to jump in with the spin, try to go for the Dragon Knight, but now in the attack speed bubble, just firing off so many bombs. Omnislash finally going to Leposa, but he dodges most of it with the Yule Scepter, and they'll drop KingRD again, and maybe even Duster. 1, 2, 3 shots, easy kill. Looking for Tabo now. Will lose the Aegis, but now gets past the cheese. Costa is very healthy with both his main guy and his clone. I'm not really sure why the clone isn't attacking, but they will finally get to it. Take the Megas, take the game, and take game 1. SG Esports in their comfort zone, to say the least. The Bat Rider on the off lane. Classic. Classic. There is Shaker to actually put up a defensive wall. It's not really a meta hero anymore, but the hero still does exactly what you want. And escape that most likely with purifications on yourself. You obviously lose a lot of health in that case. Tavo is going to hit with the charge. They do have a disruption and the banishment. Looks like the surround is a little bit off. They won't be able to get that. Now he's going to try and TP out the damage. One more hit, they got him. Theo with the isolated instances, but generally Disruption Soul Catcher is not as desirable as the points in Shadow Poison, because Shadow Poison just does more damage. ADR is going to get chunked down, by the way, by the Chili Fingers. Duster is going to get charged in. Theo does have the Greater Bash, and they're doing a lot of damage here. Rolls lucky once, needs one more bash. He's going to salve up, and the body blocks from Iceblood getting in the way. We'll get Duster out to safety. KingRD as well will be banished. He cannot jaunt to his orb, and now he's trapped like a rat. Oh, Fissure, never mind. Okay, never mind again. He's just gonna get right-click down, charge back in towards Duster. The Space Cow stops for nobody. He'll bash down the Earthshaker and probably die for it. Fairy Fire? No, he's not even gonna use the Fairy Fire. He knows he's dead. I don't... Now, looking at Tavo, obs are placed, is spotted by the Dire Observer. Theo will find Tavo. Unfortunately, Repel does not do anything versus Greater Bash. One so far. Link is there. Now the second bash from the charge, and so much damage. Whip it real good. Poor Tavo. They've just pinged the fact that there's an obs here also, and he still goes for that ward. Can they make it a trade? Bat Rider's gonna get bailed out for a couple seconds now, but Leposa will get frozen in place. Unfortunately, Bardinho cannot really help out in that scenario. Ice Blood charging forward with the haste rune is gonna lose the haste, and we'll be able to batter. And the Earthshaker, well, will teleport in. That wasn't actually spotted, but now they know he's there. Coil drops onto Costa. He's at full HP with 10 wand charges. Does snap the coil and is now walled up by the fissure. Stick charges will not save him here. He's gonna turn and fight because he has literally no other options. In the meantime, ADR Duster is not gonna read it with the random fissure. They will have the courier. Beaver Knight. Beaver Knight.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Today. I guess not today, just with this specific Storm Spirit game. The tower is going to be a little bit pressured, I guess. HFN is going to get a lot of damage drained out from him. Costa, though, at half HP. He's going to get bugged now. Has a lot of backup. Plasma Field does go out and charge. Next onto 2. Purification is going to be there, returning a lot of damage back to Theo. Bardinho is going to put 1 in the bubble, but HFN with a repel on himself cannot be stopped as Theo is going to stick up. Osa is here, level 7, but he doesn't have a lasso. Fissure's not that great. If you get the charge off onto the Weaver, can they actually kill him off? No chance. He has time lapse. Leposa does not have lasso. He's just going to try to put some fire on the floor and then try to TP out. Not going to happen either. And paiN Gaming are going to clean house on top lane. Again, this is going to involve literally their entire team. They're also unable to kill off the Razor, the hero they really want to kill. But they're getting the Weaver involved in these engagements. He probably just goes for it. Leposa just building up pretty standard Razor stuff. A lot of movement speed. Got to mix in that survivability. paiN Gaming do have some, tools that don't care about Hood. Charge just going to cancel the TP of Duster. In the meantime, Leposa does have a lasso, is going to grab HFN, try to bottle up, but I don't know to what end. He's just going to die here. ADR is in the area. He doesn't have any vision, though. They will kill off Duster in the top lane. In the meantime, King RD is going to get charged right through. Damage is huge on the puck. Here comes the Ice Blast, though. That should shatter Costa. One more right clicks from Ice Blood will get the kill. Theo also might shatter here. Oh, he's going to have the ability to charge out right about now, but the puck almost orbed him. Still gets it with a charge and will die. Theo gets the kill. Will go down to Ice Blood, giving a double to the AA. Elsewhere, they were chasing sit back and farm for longer. And the difference in Bloodstone, Perseverance versus Soul Ring is actually pretty big. The regen on Storm Spirit is nice for sure, but not having that burst mana from before is that's pretty costly as well. Posta, speaking of, is going to get obliterated elsewhere. He definitely had enough gold for the Blink Dagger, or was like 5 gold short. Like, who is this? It's a super dead Shadow Demon is who it is. Charge is coming in through Tavo onto HFN. Costa's going to take Tavo for a walk. Bat Rider has Blink Dagger. Yeah, he has Blink Dagger. Oh, ADR almost getting out of that circle. They have the initiation, and this is still a secret from paiN. Theo, though, hit with the purge, or the slow, rather, from HFN. He's going to Shikuchi back. He does still have the time lapse. Jump in from ADR, who also has 1 point in the current. The right clicks are not enough, and HFN will get repelled and will try to book it out of there. GA goes up on Tavo, and immediately will be taken out by the Demonic Purge, and they'll take down the Omni instead. Here comes King RD. Foil onto Theo only. He'll get bubbled and saved for a little while longer. HFN now going to try to cheese out Costa, who's going to get with the Echo Slam and will fall, but Theo comes in and kills off the Weaver in trade. ADR still has a double damage rune. He doesn't have that much mana. He's going to try to go for Ice Blood. Never mind, he's going to back off to the side now. King RD actually able to been getting into, and that's most of all just been getting straight kills, not just unsuccessful action either. Puck now gonna get leashed down. Firefly jump into the Storm Spirit. They have Electric Vortex. They have stuns aplenty. They'll get the kill before Tavo can arrive. And now hit with the Nether Strike. Theo maybe going a little bit too far there. Is he stuck? He's pretty dead, so it doesn't really matter if he's stuck, although Bardinho's gonna give him a little bit of help. And now the Ball Lightning back in from ADR, as well as the charge back onto 2 will kill off Duster. In the meantime, Costa dies by himself because lull Razor. Bardinho is going to try to TP out of here. Weaver Tavo can interrupt with the Yule Scepter, and that should be the death of Bardinho. Big purification hit. HFN grabs the kill. It does seem like he still needs to build up more bulk. He's going to go for the Aghanim Scepter, which is a reasonable mixed damage bulk item, but Weaver, look at the right clicks. It's insane. Ice Blast, not even going to be needed here. Bat Rider will cancel his TP. ADR will still commit as Charge is also coming in. Tavo is going to have the repel for himself and the TP out. They will bubble the Weaver. They can't do anything with this, though, as Duster and Ice Blood are actually spotted. Theo is, well, fine, I guess. They don't have any True Sight, and he'll just charge away. Okay, well, that works. Razor so far really having a struggling time up against this Weaver. Supposed to be tanky, doesn't really survive much longer than Bardino. Just gets picked off in the middle of nowhere. This Diffusal Blade this time for HFN, providing some serious benefits. ADR, Laposa trying to go for King RD. They had the lasso, have the charge in as well. The Blink Alchemy Slam, get a combo break. That means the Puck Invasion for a little while longer. Drop the coil as well. Ice Blast coming in, will kill off the Storm Spirit. Actually, no, he'll get himself denied. But they'll kill off to keep his, not really an explosive damage item. Very linear as far as what it could do. Good, for sure. This is bad though. Storm Spirit gonna get silenced. Waning Rift, chain stun from Duster, not quite good enough. And the Ice Blast didn't actually land. Now Laposa is gonna come in, Flame Break onto Ice Blood Lasso. Not going to use it on Ice Blood. Really trying to greed out here. Duster in the meantime is gonna get taken for a walk by Costa. Will be dropped. Looks like they definitely did not need the lasso. Storm Spirit has enough time to regenerate some mana. Gets Costa a double kill, and hey, look at off, and then get the disruption to come out. Takes a little bit too much time. HFN gonna find ADR. Starts burning a little bit of his mana, but the charge is back in from Theo. Is there an ultimate? Yes, there is. And HFN, he overplayed his hand. Oh, he's gonna buy back in time lapse, trying to get the kill onto ADR with the Ice Blast. He is dead, but he's also in a little bit of trouble because he doesn't have time lapse. And he's literally stuck in a corner. Costa can't get in easily, but they do have a greater bash with the charge. Theo looking for another one. HFN has another Shikuchi. Plasma Field will kill him off, and it's a dieback for the Weaver. What the hell just happened? Okay, indeed. Laposa is not in a good spot, though, and he will go down. He's got the backup of his allies. Jumping forward for more. Fisher lands on the 2 orb as well. Cutting right through as they coil onto both. Charge back in from Theo as Costa's feeling die. ADR is back, actually. Did he buy back this? No, he just responds thanks to Bloodstone charges. He can only really go for a handful of these heroes, though. He doesn't have that much damage. His mana pool is running a little bit dry here. He already gets purified, and Tavo's going to start chasing forward. ADR is going to get out from that Ice Blast, and he is free and clear away. paiN Gaming are actually still chasing. They have a Yule Scepter here. But still, this is mana regeneration time for the Storm Spirit. Everyone in the mom going to buy back. They get another silence onto the Storm Spirit. He does have the ability of falling out, and he will get straight to the shrine and probably survive, although the Spirit Vessel is still making that shrine healing very minimal. They are looking for King RD, but none purification goes off onto him. Laposa with the Firefly on the floor, may be able to get the kill on this Puck, but with an orb out, I don't really think that's the case. Storm Spirit's none too healthy. Does have a lot of mana left to chase, though. He's going to grab the Omniate. Once again, Yule Scepter is there for Tavo. Purification, he has no TP. He's going to repel himself to try to beat down Laposa, or run, because he is pretty damn quick with the Spirit Vessel coming out from Ice Blood once again. We'll get Tavo a lot of HP. Purification will be amplified even more here, as paiN Gaming are bringing in some more reinforcements, including the Earthshaker. Fissure goes on to the Shadow Demon. He's going to wall him off and probably end up killing him off, in fact. Yes, he will go down. Ultimately, everyone buys back, trying to save that Storm Spirit. Increases your own healing. Like, yeah, it's usually not that relevant in this particular game. SG don't have much healing, but they have a shrine, and Spirit Vessel's pretty good against that. HFN Tavo, you're gonna get jumped in. Coil onto Costa. He does have the barrier. He'll put it up, but there's so much damage here. This Razor's gonna get obliterated against the top lane. HFN doing the damage. Even Tavo took the damage talent. He's just right-clicking to his heart's content. Storm Spirit will try to thin the creep wave a little bit, but the melee racks are in trouble. They're not fortifiable right now. Bardino has them on a curtain. Tavo really doesn't really want to use it here. He'll just call any back and forth, just stalling, I guess. A little bit of damage done onto the support. Ice Blood is going to be... What is going on? He has an Arcane Rune. That's why he's able to do this. But off to the side, they found the Spirit Breaker. He's going to get obliterated. Tavo's taking a lot of damage here. Yule Scepter will once again save his bacon. Will it actually, though? Yes, it will. Storm Spirit is out of mana because he's messing around a little bit too much. Can't fight for real. Melee racks will be taken. Going once again for a ride. All the way in towards the Earthshaker. Gets stunned up, though. Echo Slam is there with the Fissure. And he has to get out of here right away. He will just die. He doesn't have any mana. Because HFN, heck, stop building this. Just start building something else. Interesting. He went for Night Vision on the Spirit Breaker. This guy's dead, by the way. You'd think about the fountain, so Weaver is just going to town. There's no defense. No one is doing anything to defend this, so they'll just give away their tower. If you're gonna give away your racks, you might as well GG right now, because like you're not playing the game at this point. Laposa is gonna go Firefly right now, jumping silence onto the Razor. They have isolated the Bat Rider with a coil on him. He is gonna fall, as well as Theo. 2-man Echo Slam here from Duster as the Puck joins the fight as well. Where the hell is the Storm Spirit? He's finally here, but immediately goes up into the sky thanks to that Omnight. Gets silenced as well. Will probably be fun. No, he just kills them. They're done. They GG. He just killed himself. Literally just ball lightninged in really late and then killed himself. But yeah, paiN Gaming are going to crush SG Esports here in game 2. I don't want to say Razor's the problem. Like, a Death Prophet ain't blue. Storm Spirit is, again, not the type of hero compared to someone like a Death Prophet who can actually say, oh, my allies are going in, I'm gonna jump in and go too. It doesn't happen to level 6. Oh, Costa's getting his ass whooped right now. One more hit, no! It's canceled by the Torrent, even though it had to have been a crit to kill off Costa. He will survive for right now. Again, everyone and their mom in this fight. Oh, Clockwork actually just stuck. He literally cannot move, and he's gonna go down. Bardino's gonna grab it. Me Ogre, me good play. And now here comes the Torrent and the X. There's a pounce here as well. Should be. There is. And Tavo also will go down. No, Cogs. Cogs will not save him because Bardino has the Fire Blast, which lets Costa get the last hit. Maybe help out to kill off ADR before he hits level 6. This Storm is not getting a lot of experience right now. 10 denies so far for the Mirana. Maybe 11? No, not quite. But Duster, if he captures ADR and the Cogs, it's just all over. There is some backup here from SG. Oh, Cogs go up and ADR walks right into it. Starstorm is going to land. Double lands onto a creep wave, but the tick-tick from Duster is going to get the kill. Now the one leap out from the Mirana. The Crippling Fear is on her. She can't leap any more times just yet. Leap up to the high ground. She's safe. And Kingard, the rotation from paiN. Ice Blood doesn't really have that much here. One Illuminate is all. But the Troll Warlord is going to come in from the bottom lane. Arrow will miss, but the Clockwork Slow is persistent. They'll get a lucky bash also. 1 point is all they need. But now Duster's in a little bit of trouble, actually. Manali goes up to an Ogre Magi. Will slow him down. They do take down the Radiant Courier, and now the Moonlight Shadow goes up. Duster, so far, get these kills and survive. Ice Blood.
Oh. Are scanning.
Oh, I think his mate might have saw me. Yes, yes, he did. Alright, Ice Blood. You tried your best. Duster also is going to die elsewhere. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. They were going in deep, I guess. Speaking of going in deep, King RD lands a short arrow onto the Storm Spirit. He will dodge the second arrow with the ball lightning out. Or the second star, rather. That was the most anticlimactic engagement of all time. Though HFN is still in this bottom lane, you can see Ringo Aquila turned on. He's gonna get X torrented right now. The blind doesn't go on to any of these heroes. No, it doesn't. Now the Pack Pound's gonna do a lot of damage. HFN, though, is gonna turn things around to Theo, who takes in a full face of Illuminate. Whirling Axes will find him in the trees. And Iceblood is still fine to keep on backing out of here, or fighting. Asta is going to get hit with a little bit of Illuminate. Will get with the Whirling Axes, forced to jump out. ADR is here now. Double damage rune will do quite a bit, but again, this armor on HFN, thanks to that melee form, time away from the creep wave, even though he is #1 in net worth, that's really not what he wants. Looking for Tavo now, and he might be able to get this one, although Bardino does have one spell cast. Pounce does land. Pack will do quite a bit of damage as well. He'll get stunned once. Theo is here. X should guarantee the kill. And they got him. We'll lose the tower in the mid lane. Fine. Dust, double dust goes out. Wow. Everyone is rotating back in, though. Duster is going to find Bardino with the ticking. And we'll catch him in the cog as well. HFN, strange form right now. Can't go back into melee because he's berserk. And now Duster's kind of getting to be left all alone, as they will get on top of the Troll Warlord and just right-click him down. But oh, Tavo comes in with his own Orchid. That's not Orchid, that's Atos. And they will be able to save Duster for a split second. Costa's being chased down. Costa's gonna, God, that's gonna be a 2-0 for SG so far, as Tavo is going to resume his main form and will be pretty full HP, pretty healthy, but Costa as well is very healthy. Storm Spirit on top of the Mirana. 1-1 route again onto the Slark from this Brewmaster. And ultimately, SG are going to just keep collecting kills. Even another now onto the Mirana. Double Stars does not kill off Liposa. Blair was already... Okay. I thought if he was Shadow Blade, I'm pretty sure he would have gone for it for the extra damage. Radiant Scan is going to stay green. Although suddenly it'll be very red, and Duster is not going to like what he sees. Arrow will come in, will be split. Dude, that's a lot. Yule Scepter. We'll see to counter the X, but he's going to Yule's up, and on the bottom side, Troll Warlord jumped in on ADR. Is going to have a lot of mana to work with here, and they have enough True Sight to get the kill through the Moonlight Shadow. Can they escape, though? RD leaps forward, has an arrow. Laposa is going to get rooted. The value is really not that much. They have to hookshot him afterwards. And they'll arrow and get the kill. This is in the meantime. Smoke up now. Slark with the Shadow Blade is going to lose it up against Duster. Cog bump back is there. HFN thinking about going for the fight. That was okay. Just don't do it a third time. Duster's still here. Not really sure why he's stayed. Now he's just dead. You know, you put the cogs on the way the vision works in the AoEs. Bottom side, Yule Scepter onto Laposa. They'll just beat the hell out of him. The battle trance from the Troll Warlord. That a little bit off from Theo, but it is very hard to time it perfectly up against the Mirana. Now into the trees. King RD does have a TP out. But if he stops moving, he might just get X'd back. Into the side comes the Slark. He'll get pushed out from the arrow. And now without the Mana Leak on him, he's just going to go to work. He's going to Shadow Dance onto the Mirana. Hookshot does come in. Still taking quite a bit of damage. Shark is going to miss, and the Slark will be isolated by the cogs and dropped. And now Bardinho, Mana Leak stun is there with the split right on top of him. He's Ogre Magi. He's almost infinitely tanky, especially with the rum, but he knows he's dead. Running in circles, the I'm dead play. Have some downtime there. He will be going for the Silver Edge, and that will be quite nice for him. HFN, ooh, he's going to get with the X Torrent back into a void. That's about it until here comes the Storm Spirit. He gets blinded a little bit. They do have the dust, so HFN is pretty screwed. They really will need some way. Really have a huge deal there. paiN, the only ultimate they really need is the split. To some extent, Moonlight Shadow. Laposa is going to walk right up the high ground into a lot of heroes. He does have another flight, and he will try to juke it out, but he's running low on mana thanks to the leak. Now caught in the cogs. He is able to force out the split, though, so giving his life for the split, I'm not entirely sure if that's worth it. But it at least lets SG take... And they will all back off. Although here comes the boat. That's the Shark. Never mind. Onto the Troll Warlord. Ball ending in as well. He's broken and he's down. They do stop the Slark even though he is Shadow Dance. They are focusing on Tabo in the meantime. Again, this timing working really well for SG thanks to the play from Laposa. Chasing after Ice Blood. Nope, they're going to go for the hero that matters a little bit more. Mirana's going to fall into a Remnant and walk into another Remnant. Now ball ending forward. ADR looking for Ice Blood still. I think they probably... Theo. Force Staff is going to Force Staff himself in to grab the runes. Hits Duster. Backs off. Forces out the Moonlight Shadow, but they do use the Yules to cancel the X marks. Theo does have backup here. Oh, the leap did not work, but the cogs are great again from Duster. But the Mirana actually ends up on the bottom side somehow. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. I think she leaped and it glitched out against the cogs, and then it like shoved her down to the low ground. They're gonna look for more though. Clockwork. The cogs were good. It wasn't quite good enough to get him out of here. He's gonna jump out. The vessel though will still kill him. And now Tavo, he's gonna be forced to split purely defensive. Theo in the trees is gonna reveal his position. Here comes the jump forward for KRD. Jump forward again. Looking for the Yule Scepter of the Ogre Magi. He does not have a Force Staff for himself, nor the Shark. Not coming in. Off in the backside though. Storm Spirit jumps in, assassinates the Coddle immediately, and the boat does land in the middle of the fight. Costa as well on top of the Mirana. Tries to leap out. Not gonna happen. The boat's down the Storm Spirit and actually be able to bring him down through the perm bash of the Troll Warlord, but the Slark is going ham on everyone. It's a double kill for Costa as Theo once again is trying to TP out. He won't make it out alive. Actually, that wasn't a TP. He was just stunned by something. Now HFN, his BKB has worn thin. Laposa is on his tail and Night Stalker is pissed. Doesn't do all that much damage, but the Soul Vessel dot is going to really quickly add up, and Costa's coming in hot. He's coming in heavy, and the Shrine again does absolutely nothing up against the Spirit Vessel. Here comes ADR again back from the dead. Very to start fights that SG Sports are having absolutely none of. Soul Vessel onto Tavo. Void is going to cancel a TP. And now Tavo is in a lot of trouble. Now, Laposa doesn't do that much damage, but he will be able to chase absolutely forever. Like Atos, that's not going to do it. Vessel once again canceling the blink. Arrow will be sidestepped. Here comes Bardinho. A little bit of damage assistance with that Bloodlust. And oh, they also found Duster with Costa, who's also just going to loop around, kill Tavo. paiN will jump back and clear it. There is a Flare True Sight talent, which will be maybe pretty good up against the Slark. I'm not really sure if that's what they want to be doing. Pact is going to clear him out of the arrow, and Hookshot once again misses. Bardinho's in the front lines, not where the Ogre wants to be, but here comes the boat. Costa is maybe able to get a little bit of regen before he rejoins this fight. Already the Ogre Magi, though, has fallen. From the backside, Night Stalker maybe thinking about going in, but for the most part, Storm Spirit doesn't want to be in this fight unless this happens. They catch Duster, they blow him up. Costa's gonna get rid of that blinding light. Now Shadow Dance forward looking for HFN, who is able to kill off the Kunkka pretty darn easily, but now Liposa is here with ADR and Costa, all magic immune, and HFN can't find a target, not enough bashes. The Slark might be going a little bit soft on his build. Will go Invis. Arrow is going to connect. It is not packed it off. Here comes the backup, and ADR bashes onto the Slark. Needs a Shadow Dance. Will get out in time. ADR will kill off the Coddle, but lose his first life. Way too many random short stuns here. Cogs, Arrow. Well, Arrow will land, and Storm Spirit will go down. Not sure if that's worth He's going to push forward. Does have a gem, so he has full vision here. There is no dust, no sentries. Costa's going to jump in onto the Clockwork. Cogs are going to isolate the Clockwork. Not exactly ideal. And the ball lane straight through will kill him off. Arrow does connect onto the Night Stalker, but nothing's on ADR or Costa, who will team up to kill off HFN. And now the split is in the middle of nowhere without backup. Ice Blood is supposed to be the backup, but I don't think he's long for this world. They are going to ball lane forward. They don't have any True Sight. They have dust. They got him. And now the Earth aspect. Where's the 35 seconds, no buyback. 45 seconds, no brew split. Tavo will get X back. A little bit of chip damage. Actually, a little bit of commitment here. Tavo's BKB forced out. A little bit of ADR's mana pool. They will jump in and blow up Theo. Costa still a lot of damage here as well, but is able to get a lot of agility versus the Marauder. Leap does not work versus Pounce. You tried that already. They will isolate Bardinho in the Cogs and kill him off. But Costa, he's not done yet. He wants this power. With 24 stacks of Essence, he is ready to go. And of course, maybe that's going to be what they do. Maybe they're just going to wait for ADR to say, we're going in, boys. There's the Arcane Rune. Arrow comes in. Costa's going to eat it as well as the Atos. But now the Storm Spirit doesn't pop the BKB. He'll land pop the BKB and just right-click in onto HFN. He's down for 85. No buyback. Is that just game? Tavo's on the run, but there's a gem here on the Slark. He will be forced into the split. ADR running low on mana right now despite the rune. It got actually Yule's off. That's why. And now Bardinho on the run. Double Star Storm will drop him very low, and it will be enough to take down the Ogre Magi. But Duster, you ain't going away that easily, my friend. He's right back in and then right back out. They don't really want to go in for that. Ogre Magi, though, he does want to go into this one. They want to end this game because there is no Troll Warlord. They'll blow up Ice Blood. They'll isolate the Marauder with the Nullifier. The ultimate Nullifier. Where are you at, Galactus? That's going to be bottom lane. Melee racks, range racks taken. They can go through mid tower probably, but they could also just go top tier, top racks. That was opened up earlier. ADR right back in, looking for top with BKB. Will get rid of that Bloodthorn effect and manually dropping ADR's mana pool down really low. Shark gonna come right on in, do some damage, but more importantly, apply the rum to the vast majority of the SG heroes. Taking down a second set of racks. Still 20 seconds left till Troll is up. And in 20 seconds, these racks are gonna be dead for about 10 seconds. This might just be the end. This might be SG Esports getting all the way through the single limb bracket. Tavo dies in 2 shots. Thanks to the mana spent there. ADR's taking tower shots, and Liposa is kind of in an awkward spot, but he has a BKB, is trapped in the Cogs, is nighttime as well, so he can just fly away if he wants to. He kind of doesn't. He just wants to beat the hell out of Duster, and he'll get it done. Run away from HFN. It's nighttime, dude. You're not gonna catch the Night Stalker. He gets the kill, gets away. In fact, everyone mostly is able to get away. Bardinho, I believe, just fought back, dude. Run. Ogre, no. Oh, Ogre Magi. Yeah, fight. Fight to the death. The Horde will be proud. There goes Bardinho. Oh, no, this is bad. Troll Warlord does get the BKB off, and he dodges the Nullifier. He's not able to really do that much damage with the BKB. Jumps forward from King RD, gets the Yule Scepter off, but he's silent, so he can't arrow combo it. And now Costa's back in, misses the pounce though onto HFN, and is going to force in the BKB. Split comes out one more time. There are no real viable targets here. The boulder actually already is tossed onto the Night Stalker. He'll fly right over, and HFN now man-fighting Costa. Not a good idea. Arrow's going to absorb the ball of lightning of ADR, and they'll focus down to the Marauder, kill her off as well. GG is called. Earth Brewing trying desperately to get back to safety, but in a flurry of Slark Blades will go down as well. GG is called. SG Esports will claim victory in the best